Another half hour goes by.
Hello, and welcome to the Intrepid Wanderers in the land of Madera. I don't know what episode we're on because we've been kind of lackadaisical about putting the old episodes up, so we're kind of behind. But it's alright, it's fine. We've had some life issues and we're just working through it, so no worries. Um, let's just take a minute here. We'll check out our World Anvil page, which is like my favoriteest, even though I don't have time. I have 4 followers, which is pretty legit. Um, Bunch of locations, definitely has a lot of things to play with. Um, Check out World Anvil. They're a super cool site for world building, and probably you could do a lot more than I've done in mine. So, fun facts. We also have our Twitter. Don't forget, it's Land of Madera or at Madera of. You can tweet us. Um, Isaac still got 10 followers.
I don't know. I've told everybody, so
Wow.
I've
Okay.
literally told everybody on the entire planet.
You don't
Really?
even.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you tell whoever you were gaming with before you were here, and
sure.
then you were late?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're like, hey, follow my site, follow this
Yeah, it
game
might have
site.
been more like, hey, followers. But I definitely told them.
Does Nick have Twitter?
I have no idea.
Well, I wonder if Nick has Twitter. We'll find that out. And don't forget, we also have a YouTube channel, which is where we load our episodes when I get around to loading them. Shh. Intrepid Wanderers of Madeira with a lovely picture of my bird, because why not? All right. I think we're gonna. Oh, Janelle. How are the items in the shop?
Good. I'd show you some of them, but they sell faster than we can play, so,
Um,
you know,
you know what we should do actually?
kind of
I'm
makes
just
it
gonna
difficult.
throw this out
We
here.
should switch. Me and Janelle should switch jobs.
I why
Yeah, you want to do
why?
that for a week, Teddy?
Yeah, it's great.
All right, we'll do that for a week.
Okay, great. Because
We'll
I'm
see how
like
many Twitter followers we have next week.
we should maybe what's the word I want to say? Take pictures of items and then put them on a website before we sell them all.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
I'm just
yeah. I was thinking that myself.
yeah. Well, Isaac can do that if you're gonna switch.
Yeah, I can do that easy.
We're gonna switch for the week. See what
Okay.
happens.
All right. So next time I'll reverse roles.
And if it works out the switch, then we can just stay that way.
Okay. All right. We'll try it out and see what happens. Tessa just went to bed. All right. So last time it's kind of an adventure. You all made it up to see the wizard Karn. He gave you some advice. You went to gosh, he went to do a spell. He was checking out something, and
Yeah, I've already forgotten what he did.
He was trying to find out more information about Isaac the vampire for us,
right,
and then
and Teddy
you know,
had an unfortunate event where his
Couldn't be helped. I
um
had to get some fresh air. It was too stuffy in there.
yeah,
Not enough airflow. They
his
haven't invented ventilation systems yet.
right, his patron kind of wanted him to be a certain way and kind of made it awkward for Teddy. So Teddy kind of ran off.
I
Um
didn't run off. I walked calmly out of the building.
I think you went invisible.
after I tried to hit him,
After she shot me.
Oof, woof, right?
it's fine.
Um,
Hold on, I
and
gotta write that down. Hold on. Where should I write this? Kai Fira shot me. There, it's numbered.
um, Arinari ended up staying with Karn so she could go back to see Teralnud. And let's see, Kyphira was on her way to the Druids, and Teddy, after some mischief, Although I feel like he was there for quite a while. Didn't you, like, fall asleep?
He did fall asleep, and then I believe Thisay in the form of a crow was kind of following him for a while.
Yeah, so I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect, but his,
I think in the end I was found by Karn.
you were found by Corin, right? Because, like, he can search for things. And he sent you back to the, or Thisay brought you back. I think it was Thisay who brought you back to the guild, and then you gave her some shade. You threw her some shade because she could do that the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I'm gonna remember this. And she said, I hope you do.
I liked Thisay. Thisay was fun.
I've already forgotten.
And then Janelle complained afterwards that her voice changed. It did kind of change.
Oh, not Thisay's, the demons, yeah.
Oh, the demon voice, right.
Yeah,
not
the, no, you did Thisay, it was the demon voice.
Alright. Demon voice changed. Wow. So, we're gonna put Teddy on hold, because technically he would have been asleep or something. And we're gonna go back to Kyphira, who has just left the Wizards Guild there, OMG, and is heading back to, was gonna head to the Nature Guild. Alright. You walk through town.
Okay.
You arrive at the Nature Guild. Some of my notes are missing because some of them were saved on the computer that is dead. I mean, most of them weren't.
Sarah, this is why you don't put things on the desktop of things.
Well, I can honestly say that most of my things were not on the desktop. I was like, you can, like, there was nothing.
What happened to your desktop?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Surface.
Yeah, no, the Surface.
Oh, what happened to your... Why? I don't care about the Surface.
Well, that's why we didn't play last week, guys. It's because the Surface broke.
The Surface broke.
I don't care about that. It should be all on your desktop.
It's all on the cloud. It's mostly on the cloud. No, because I ran most of my notes off the Surface.
Oof.
That's a little bit more convenient.
So I go to the Nature Guild or the Druid Guild.
Why doesn't the Druid Guild have a... Or is the Druid Guild's acronym actually Nature?
It's Nature. Their acronym.
That's the acronym?
I have to,
Put out for me. It doesn't matter.
You don't even know.
Because I'm not there.
So I'm gonna look for somebody, any person within the guild.
Just a minute, I'm looking for the people in the guild. It doesn't like my Dropbox. This might not be the right Dropbox. Nope. This is the incorrect Dropbox. Or just wait for it. Okay. Yes. That was the right password. Don't worry about it. And let's see. Oh, it's probably later than that. Maybe not. No. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so yeah, you go to the guild.
Yes, and I'm looking for somebody to see if they can recommend armor of some kind. Better armor, because I'm, 12 is kind of bad.
Okay. So they,
Have you tried
like,
GJP?
it's, nice to see you again. Yeah, let's look at our, weapons master, the armor master. We do have like a blacksmith who works here, and he says, well, so, the thing is, it's quite, it's, the difficulty is because you can shape into beasts that armor is sometimes quite difficult to acquire for you. So it's finding something that will work and still allow you to have the qualities that make you a good druid.
I'm not a good druid. At all.
Well, perhaps if you practice more, you might be a better druid. I'm just
fair.
I mean,
that's fair.
I mean that's just. Well, we can do a little digging, and I mean, it definitely can't be metal. It could be like leather that we kind of enhance. Excuse me.
I mean, I have leather now. It's
I think part of this is, do you have bark skin as a choice in your spells?
I do.
Because that might help you. I'm just trying to, you know. It is quite limited. Perhaps you could. Do you have like a cape or anything that you use?
I recently acquired the cloak of displacement. Other than that, I do not.
It's just the cloak of displacement, I believe. It makes you stand in place. Cloak of displacement. I mean, that cloak gives people disadvantage on hitting you, which is kind of. I'm not going to tell you I don't know of any armor. I'm going to say that I don't think I have anything handy because it is such a unique situation. You might be better off finding like a ring of protection, like a ring that like boosts your AC, or
okay.
oh, you can't use that because it's I mean, there are some magical items. It seems like it's finding the one that will work for you in your unique situation. But I will we will keep you in mind. Perhaps we'll do a little research to see if there's something we're missing, some old spell or armor that does exist for druids. Or the question might be, do you wish to give up the ability to wild shape for armor? Because that's part of the balance, is that because you can wild shape, that's part of why you can't use the heavier armor. So it would be a choice.
No, wild shape has definitely come in handy.
So I want you to ponder that, because that's part of the bigger, the grander situation is that there's always give and take in these situations. But there's also great power in being able to wild shape into any beast that you want, as long as you have that level acquired. But I mean, there is such beauty in that ability.
Very true. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Please, we will keep you. If I do find something, I will keep you in mind, and see if I can locate you to, or if we find any word of anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Want to go find a merchant.
In town?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're leaving, like, the Nature Guild, the elder, who I can't find her name because I don't know where it is. She runs up to you and...
write it down either, so...
Right, because I didn't... Okay, some things. Some of it's more just I probably saved it somewhere I wasn't really thinking of. She runs up to you and says, Kyphira, you're from, is it Dace? Is that correct?
Our village is a little outside of Dace, but it's close.
But the Elven Druid Guild that's near there. It's just that I don't know if it is of importance to you at all, but we did recently hear word that many people in that village were killed by the vampire takeover. He his army did penetrate some of those areas. There are still many people that are alive, but also a number of them apparently have been taken by the vampire and somehow turned. It's a very... Yes, like the vampire, kind of, as opposed to killing them, he took them. We don't know if he's taken them to because he's saving them for later, or if he's trying to turn them. I don't want to be gross, but there is definitely a question. We're not quite sure what the drive was, but there are a number of people in the town that have gone missing.
Interesting. We hadn't heard that he had been taking hostages at all.
Yes, that did quite... from news that we have heard in other locations, that was a little bit shocking. And we do have a list if you are interested in seeing. But if you don't care, it's fine also.
Sure, I'll take a look.
Okay. So you have the list of names. Um, it's like Bob. No, there are a number of dwarven names on the list. What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay, the name that does perhaps stick out to you is Asana.
Is one of the ones taken?
Mm-hmm. Missing, yes.
Do I notice if any of my other relatives are on the list?
You don't notice any other, like, your parents are not on the list or anything. Some other kid you knew, like, you know, in 3rd grade or something's on the list, but no one else you really were, like, attached to. Yeah, that boy, like, the one that you gave your first, that kiss to, like, that guy, he's also on the list, but, like,
yeah,
you know, it was behind the trees, whatever.
We're druids, Sarah. It was all behind the trees.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Huh. Okay. Wonder why he's taking them.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. It's quite a interesting predicament. I don't know anyone of this. If I knew someone, I could try to message them, but I don't know anyone particularly on this list.
Well, one of the names is my sister.
I'm so sorry. I wish that I knew her so that I could try to message her. I don't have. I have to have known the person before I can do that.
That's okay. Well, my friend and I, I think Teddy had come with me at one point. We're going to be heading south soon to try to find some items to help kill the vampire.
Oh, yes, that's good. What about your other friend?
She's staying behind with some acquaintances to assist behind the scenes.
Ah, yes. So just the two of you? That seems very small. Is that by design a small group?
Yes and no. We seem to have only really been traveling in groups of 2 or 3.
Ah. I mean, if you are in search of a companion, I'm sure that
I swear to God, if you recruit another person,
I'm gonna recruit all the people.
We could, I'm sure that someone from the guild would be willing to go with you if that's you know, of use to you. I don't know where you're going, so it's hard to determine like what might be useful to you in your situation, but we definitely have some warriors to assist if they're needed.
I will talk with my friend about that.
You're gonna call him a friend? Wow, that's
being nice.
oh, okay, all right.
I was gonna say, let's be honest. Actually, could you point me to one of the fighter guilds? Fighter guilds? That was a thing somewhere the way. Yes, fighters. Ah. The ones that wear the sashes, I believe?
Yeah, sure. Because I don't know where those notes are. Haha.
Totally gonna recruit all the people just to irritate Teddy.
I mean, that's honestly, that's what I would do.
I mean, come on, we're going to a place that could be extremely dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want just me as a druid? By my little lonesome. Really? I mean, if I were you, I would think about that.
I mean, it's Teddy, so...
True. Very true.
There's a limited amount of thinking if you think about it. Oh. Ah. Goodness. Good gravy. Yeah, so, she, points you out to some of the fighter guilds with the sashes. I don't remember them, and I don't know where those notes are, because...
That's okay. We can just make
that. And I'm sure that they had really great names, and now I'm really sad. Like, what would I have done with them? I'm just...
I wrote down quite a few. What the heck? Oh, no, I only got the guilds that were magic users. Sorry.
Yeah, no, and I, like, it might be around. I just... It's more finding which spot it got saved in.
Gotta start putting it all in one spot, Sarah.
No, because this makes it more fun.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's try my other OneDrive. Do you know how many OneDrives I have?
All of them? We're pretty close to it.
3.
That's okay. I've got at least 4 Google Drives. For work, that is.
I have 1.
I have 1 for school, work. Actually, I have 1 for work, 1 for school, and a personal one. And a Dropbox, and a Google Drive.
I've got 4 Google Drives, and that's just for work. Because at each school I have a different account, and then I have my main account.
This is the game where we just mostly listen to Sarah try to find stuff on her computer. Oh. Ooh. Nope. Nope. That one's old. Roleplay. I don't think it's in here. Ooh, there's one that says personal vault. That's awkward. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. So, you, they point you to a fighter guild. With a fun name. They're just like, here's a guild. There are a couple guilds in town, and they wear the sashes. So she notes a couple for you.
I'm gonna head to the closest one.
Okay. You head to the first guild that you see. What town are we in? We're not in any of these towns. Nope. Isaac keeps staring at me, I know. I'm blaming it all on Isaac.
Just gonna recruit all of them. Just to annoy you.
Okay, actually that is my life goal, is to annoy Isaac. Okay, so you go to the fighter guild. No, you're going to the... Are you going to the fighter guild?
Yeah, the closest fighter guild. Kind of changed my mind after I read the list of people and was like, right. Need muscle.
I believe isn't Wham? Wasn't that a fighter guild?
No, it was like, what's that?
They had such good names too.
Yeah, it's like Wizards of Artful Majesty.
Oh.
They wear red cape.
I'll just for right now call them Kick. No, because there's like, what kind of like fighter are you looking for? I think that's the thing, because you've been to the Fighters Guild, you've been to the Gunslingers Guild.
I never went to the Fighters Guild. I only went to the Gunslingers.
Gunslinger is a type of fighter.
Fair. No, that's fair. No, I want something like fighter, like Grog kind of fighter, like.
We should get another bad gunslinger.
Shut up, Teddy.
We're gonna point you in a guild called Kick.
Okay.
So it's just
Is that the acronym or the actual name?
That's the acronym. I don't know what it stands for yet, because I just made it up because I lost my notes. It's alright. So you open the door and there's a bunch of burly people there. Definitely, you know, they're like, "Hey, how can we what do you want in here? What's going on? This is a private guild." You don't look like you belong here.
No, I wouldn't. I don't. I just had a brain fart.
She said fart.
Right. Totally. Totally should have gone to the Gunslingers. But anyways, well, I'm looking for some fighters to recruit some people to help fight.
We're all fighters! We're all fighters!
Yes.
And they're all like raising glasses and they're like they're like, "What kind of fight are you looking for? Let's start a fight." And like one of them jumps on the table. He's like a half orc, and he jumps on the table, and then the table breaks because he's too heavy. He's like, "Let's fight!"
Just leave. Just leave now. Just get out of there. Just leave.
Try that again. Well, I'm looking for guys to help me fight a vampire and his undead army.
What's in it for us?
A good fight?
What about money?
Ladies!
What about the ladies?
I'm sure they would
What
love to hear.
what about the guys? For those of us over here who are ladies.
I'm sure anyone would love to hear the stories of how you saved the world by fighting a vampire.
Seems a little risky. I mean, the ladies in town love us, and we don't have to fight a freaking vampire. I mean, not to say that if there wasn't enough money and ladies and liquor, we would totally do it. It's not, I mean, for the right price, we definitely would do any of that.
No, that's fair. To find the right price.
Well, there's got to be gold. A lot of gold. Or platinum. Gold or platinum. You know, like half the spoils. Whatever you get, we would get half of the spoils. And the ladies.
Of course, that was only fair.
And the ladies
are all yours.
And lots of liquor for the trip.
We might have to restock along the way, but I'm sure we could make something work.
Where are you going? Like, what kind of conditions? Do you know where you're going?
We're going west, back towards, I have to find a picture. Back towards, he had been heading north, so, towards Ari in that area. Heading back west, basically. West? Yes, west. Probably be a lot of camping and things of that sort.
Ugh. Camping. Oh. Well, let me talk to the boys. Oh, so what we'd like to see is, we gotta know how long it takes. We gotta know how much you're gonna pay us up front, which will depend on how long it takes. Definitely sounds dangerous because there's a vampire, so gotta keep that in consideration. And I mean, if you're heading towards Ari, it's quite a considerable amount of time. So we'd have to factor that in. How many people are you looking for?
How many? I suppose that ends up depending on the price, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Does happen to depend on the price. I mean, there's a whole guild right here. There's about 100 people right now in the guild that are active. There's still some, like, members, you know, like, sometimes they sign up, they come for the first week, then they stop.
Yeah.
Right, and then, like, they're still signed up, and then they're like, no, we want to be part of the guild still, and they pay dues, but they don't show up to, like, the picnic. Those kinds.
I hate it when that happens.
Right!
Well, I will discuss some funds with my friend at the moment, considering it looks like there'll be some negotiating to do.
Yeah. Well, negotiations are important.
They are. And it also turns out this vampire has been taking hostages lately. And I saw the list, and there were quite a few ladies that I'm sure would love to be saved.
Oh, saving ladies. That's not. Oh, yeah,
and
right.
some men as well. Turning to the female fighters in the group.
Right, yeah. Thanks for the mail, because it's important if you want. Yeah, some of us aren't into. Okay.
Just something to keep in mind.
What's your name?
I'm Kyphira.
Oh, Kyphira. All right. I'm Nicholsby Nichols.
What is Nichols?
I'm a person. I'm a half orc.
Okay.
Male.
Yeah, I got the mail bit.
Yeah. Most people just call me Nick though, cause there's a lot of Nicks in there. Did you wait a minute? Can we just have a moment here? I would just met you, but did you know? Do you know our friend Jojo? Jojo, what we just learned just today, it was pretty much a bombshell, is that Lisa is Jojo's mother. I think the best part is that you're looking at notes and Isaac's laughing because it's utterly side related.
Okay.
No, now he's somebody in. You have to make a character.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be okay.
Now he has a character.
Jojo.
Now he is the character. Although I'd rather have Jonathan. I'd rather have the Jonathan Joestar.
Is that the second one?
No, he's the first one.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Because he's the biggest. He's the big strong man.
Yeah, so anyways, this is kind of, we've been working on this bombshell for the day, but anyways, it's totally unrelated to your situation. Just had to share.
True.
Sharing is caring.
A thought before I leave.
Yes.
How about we start off with a price for about 25 of your men, because I do not want to leave Hequilla defenseless of some of its best fighters, should we fail.
Just a minute, I gotta consult with a thing. Hold on. What'd you just say? Sorry, someone just mentioned herpes. We just, so 25 of us are meant, we gotta, it's like, okay, so, let's just say, we would need 2 gold pieces a day per person.
Okay. Plus liquor and ladies and half the loot, of course.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Or men, depending on
depending on the situation. And it's not actually, it could just be one of the men also just likes men. Like, we don't, we're very open about that kind of situation as long as they keep it in the bedroom. There's no smooching out here.
No, that's fair.
Right. It's just general respect.
Well then, I will go back and talk to my friend about this.
Great. Kaifira, I look forward to talking with you again. If you won't, Jojo probably would go with you if you wanted. He's a human fighter. He's a little bit odd, but he's fine. He's very fine.
I've been dealing with Odd, and as long as he doesn't summon demons with his singing, he could come along.
It's questionable. Oh no. He's actually, Jojo would be the best because he does frequently fight vampires.
I will keep that in mind. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. He probably would also hit on you, so I just want to throw that out there.
He should probably be a monk. I think a monk would fit better.
A monk's still type of fighter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I just think that in the general idea. But yeah.
Okay.
Just saying.
I want to go see Nixie Knox next.
All right. Nixie Knox is at the
Gunslingers.
The Gunslingers Guild. So you leave there. It takes you a minute to like detox, just from the the environment. And you walk to see Nixie Knox. So nice to see you. How can I help you today?
Well, we are about to leave town in the next day or so to go and find some artifacts to help us kill the vampire that has been tearing things apart back west.
Oh, that sounds... Wow, that's adventure. That sounds great.
And we were also trying to figure out what kind of forces we could start to gather in the meantime. Because obviously 2 of us, with or without weapons or, with or without anything at all, probably wouldn't stand a chance against a vampire and his undead army.
That is accurate. That's quite, that's very true. You 2 of you just, well, 3 of you, because you had another friend with you that still...
She will be staying behind for the time being to act behind the scenes, trying to get things in place, help gather more information on vampires and things of that sort.
Oh, yeah, then definitely you will need someone else. I mean, at least one other person, because that's a dangerous undertaking that you're undertaking.
That it is. And I just visited the Fighters Guild, and I'm still working on all of that.
Ooh, that's I mean, they're fighters, so they
That
get things done, but they're also, very familiar. There are other guilds of different types of fighters. It just depends on, like, what you're looking for. I don't know if anyone's explained. Like, for instance, if you were looking for someone who just was, looking to fight, then the Fighters Guild is good for you. But there's also a Monks Guild, so those are particular fighters. There's us, the Gunslingers Guild, which of course we feel very akin to you because you are a gunslinger. There's also a Paladins Guild, so they are a little bit more holy in terms of what they do and how they act. So there are some choices, but also each choice has different, unique characteristics of their individuals.
Yeah, I just came from Kick.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
fighters, so that's great, but also fighters. So.
Yeah, fighters.
Yeah.
So anyways, looking to figure out if we could get if there would be any interest from anyone within the guild to join us on our little venture. Either now or later.
Free.
What?
For free.
I'm sure that there's a general board that people put up like quests and missions for, so you could put up a request on the board, or you could go in the general area and talk to people. Usually what people like to know in advance is like how long, where you're going, what you're doing, how hard the mission is there a reward at the end, like what's the outcome of the quest or the mission.
Life-threatening, world-saving, potentially.
Right, like those
right
are all
now,
things you'd want to take into
absolutely
consideration.
scary.
You want to put that on there. Be like, you could be saving the world, but you might also die.
Yeah. Okay, good to know. Trying to remember if I also needed some ammunition for my stuff. I should probably stock up on ammunition. Do you have any for sale?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You should probably buy Teddy a gun.
Not buying Teddy a gun. I should not buy Teddy a gun. You have the Bandor.
How much ammunition are you looking for?
Don't actually know how much had been given to me at any point in time. Is there...
I mean, for 6 silver pieces, you can get 20 rounds.
Okay. I'll take 40 rounds for 12 silver, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is this for a pistol?
Yeah, for the pistols, what I was primarily looking for.
Alright.
Because I haven't used the palm pistol as much,
Mm-hmm.
so I would still have.
Is there anything else that you
Have you had any word from your sister lately?
No, I have
Jackie Ziff?
I have not heard from Jackie. I at some point I should go back out and visit her, but I just, you know, so much to do. I just got back here.
Oh,
I like
I wouldn't
to.
recommend going west with a vampire bout, but yes.
Oh, that's fair. It's quite fair. Yeah. So we're. I do tend to frequently travel and sell my wares, so I do want to travel. We're trying to figure out how to, if Jackie needs to be evacuated. We're not quite sure what's going on in that situation, so we're still working on that.
Well, if you can get her out, I would. Turns out the vampire's starting to take hostages.
Ooh, that's quite unfortunate. That's yes. I will see if we can send a message to her and Tessa. See if we can get her to a safe location.
All right. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. I might be back for, advertising for this dangerous mission, but.
Oh yes. Oh, we would love to have you anytime.
Thank you. And I'm gonna head back to the inn where we'd been staying.
Okay. So I'll say by that time. Even though technically Isaac fell asleep, we'll just say by the time you're done with that, what are you gonna do back at the end?
I'm probably gonna. Roughly, what time would it be by that?
Let's just say it's like 5.
I'm gonna grab dinner and keep an eye out for Teddy to show up.
Okay,
Hoping
well,
he shows up.
Teddy, you are back at the guild there.
Okay, so I've already thrown the shade at the little gnome.
Yes, you threw her some serious shade.
I was upset at the little gnome for dragging us along, so I leave. What time is it? What time would it be?
I'm gonna say, because you slept and stuff, I'm gonna say it's like 6:37.
6:37. My hands are fixed, right? I'm pretty sure I got my hands back.
Hands are fixed, yes.
Yeah. Freaking. Ew, I'm gonna take your hands away, but now I can't do anything. Anyway. I have wrong. Okay, fear shot me. What can I do? Oh, big brain idea. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head to the Gunslinger Guild.
Alright. You head to the Gunslinger Guild. They're all just they're chilling out because it's like just after dinner, so they're all just like hanging in the zone. Hey, what can we do for you, sir? Teddy, is that right?
Yep, that's me.
What can we do for you? Did you come for a drink?
No, I have I forgot, how much was it to buy a pistol again? I was just thinking it over in my head again.
Let me just pull up the notes here. 150 gold pieces is what I see.
Really? I mean, yeah, that sounds great for a regular pistol.
Yeah.
Excellent. I mean, that's pretty much gonna wipe my funds out, but I guess I could swing it.
Wait, let me just get this one. Although I think I. Yeah, the pistol is 150. The palm pistol is cheaper.
I see. Yeah, Thinking 150.
The palm pistol is only 50 gold.
Yeah, but it's not as good, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So why would I want that?
It depends on what you're doing with it. I mean, the palm pistol is better for close up. I mean, relatively. And it doesn't do that much less damage. It's light. It's cheaper to get ammo for it. It's all, it depends on what you're doing and what you're shooting.
Wait, I went through the training, right? I'm pretty sure I took some training on pistols and like how to repair them and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That was part. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's brilliant. I just had a great idea. But I don't know. Yeah, I really only have the gold to buy the one though.
I swear if Teddy steals a gun.
What do you mean? I've already stolen a gun, and you have it. You own it.
Again.
You own the stolen gun. You own the stolen gun. It was great when she said that she hadn't heard back from his sister.
I totally didn't think about when I asked about
right.
it.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, you forgot? Come on.
Listen, you know what? It's been a few days.
Yeah, a few days.
Anyway, yeah, I'll buy a gun. I guess a pistol.
Okay. So they go out and get you a pistol. That's 150 gold.
Yep. Oh, that's a lot of money though. Now, I need ammo too, don't I?
Yes, you do.
I kind of need ammo for the pistol. How much is ammo?
It's 4 gold for 20 rounds. Wait, I think I just told her 6 gold. Is that what I told you? 6 silver. No.
6 silver? That
6
sounds
gold.
like a great price. 6 silver. Hey, that's a lot.
Silver for 20
my budget.
bullets for the pistol.
6 silver.
For 20 bullets for the pistol.
6 silver for 20.
6.
Rounds. 20 bullets.
Okay, well, I mean, what's a platinum piece? 10?
10 gold? Yeah.
Wait. How much is an Illyrium? Half a gold?
Yeah, half a gold. Do you guys actually have Illyrium?
I have 8 Illyrium pieces.
Oh, wow.
I've got 9.
Wow. I didn't even know what I gave.
I know that's only like 4 gold, but would you take it?
Yeah, sure.
Whoa! Epic deal. Epic deal maker.
You want... So, it's... How many silver and a gold. Is it 10 silver?
I'm pretty sure it's 10, isn't it?
So you're saying you gave me
4.
5. You
8
gave me...
Illyrium pieces.
Oh, you gave me 8 Illyrium?
Yeah.
So 4 gold?
Yeah.
Divided by 6. I'll give you 6 rounds, and then you get 4 silver pieces back.
6 rounds?
6 sets of 20 rounds.
What? I thought it was 6 gold pieces for 20 rounds.
No, it's 6 silver pieces for 20.
Oh.
That's what I told you, right, Janelle? Silver.
6 silver pieces,
Right.
20 rounds.
For 20 rounds.
Oh. I thought it was...
I know, it's been a rough day, I misspoke, so it's silver. 6 silver pieces for 20 rounds.
Oh, I have a lot more ammo than I thought I did then. So what, 6 sets of 20?
Yes.
So that's like 120 rounds?
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, perfect.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope. I think that'll just about cover it for today.
Oh, okay. That's great. So good to see you.
I don't have to go through like any like background checks or anything. Anyone can buy one of these.
Should we have a background check?
I don't know. I
mean,
just don't. You probably don't want to be selling them to any criminals or anything, you know.
I mean, if you think about it, we're kind of like criminals. If you think about it right now, so I mean, maybe we'll get some people together and talk about, is it necessary to have background checks for these? But then, like, do we also need background checks for, like, if you buy a sword or a flail,
sword
right?
purchases,
Like,
and
where's
like
the
knife
line?
purchases and
right, like,
you know, wizard wands and
exactly. Where's that line? I don't know where it
where's
is.
it stop?
It's pretty deep, so I mean,
You
and
know,
honestly,
you have to like do background check for all the people that want to become wizards and stuff. You
right?
know?
Like, who's going to control that? They're just the bureaucracy right there. And I think that we're right now the only town that really has these items. It's still fairly new, so no. But I mean, we'll definitely put that on the list of things to consider for future.
So every time I think of one of these pistols, I think of just a revolver with 4 that can hold 4 shots. Right? That's all that I think about, right? But I don't know, because I want to like spin it on my finger and then try and put it in the bag of holding. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it actually is, but it could be. I don't know. Depends on how you want to call it, I guess. Up to the DM.
It's a flintlock or a matchlock pistol with a snub-nosed barrel and small grip. Well, that's a small pistol, but it's about the same. It's a flint thing. So, it's probably more, like, I think that your flare is fine. It's probably less...
Well, you could still do the same thing.
Yes, what you did is fine. Like, it's just probably not, because I think you have to put the things in. I'm not sure. I never really understood it when they...
It could still technically probably be a revolver.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm sure there are plenty of designs that are possible. But anyway, you know, like the classic, like, you know,
Right.
cowboy finger spin trick. Should I roll or
Oh, you want to do like performance? Yes.
performance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh man, I haven't even gotten out my dice. Oh, it's gonna be real bad. I can't wait for that natural one. I mean, 11.
You fumble it a little, but like doesn't fall or anything. It's a little bit clunky, but like still you pull it off, just barely.
Oh yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
Check me out.
You might want to just practice that when no one's looking and kind of just saying. No judgment.
Okay, well, my business is done.
All right. Nice to see you.
Hey, wait, I just have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could make one of these that you can use without your hands?
You mean like you don't have hands, or
Like if you couldn't use your hands, you could still use one.
so you're saying like an adapted pistol? Well, I guess we would have to see what that meant. Like like you don't have any hands, you just can't use them. Like what other physical aspects, could we adapt something? Like some people have like a hook
Like
on their
maybe if it
hand.
was just like strapped to your forearm, and then you could use your other forearm to fire. I don't know. It's
There,
just an idea.
there might be something that you'd have to like attach to you to do it.
Yeah. No.
Right,
Yeah.
like, yeah, we could definitely look into like adapted. We are very, we don't like to discriminate against people. We want people to feel like,
Or
they.
like, could you hide one in a boot or something,
I'm afraid you would shoot your
so that
foot
when
off.
you kick somebody, it fires it?
You gotta have something to hit that, like the latch. I think that like there would have to be a something that got pulled or activated.
Well, you could do like one of those. I think I've seen people do it like it's a tube in a tube, and then you squish them together, and it makes a fire at the end.
Interesting. We will definitely. Is that something you definitely need, or?
It was just an idea.
Yeah. We'll look for some adapted models for people who have disabilities. Yes, that's definitely something we should do. We want to be inclusive.
Yeah, of course.
By the way, just I don't want to make any assumptions, but it's just that our privy, that like there's something not working with the the like the two. Do you know anyone who can fix that? Like fix the
Absolutely
drain,
not.
like with the privy, because it's not
Um,
it's not
I
flowing
know
correctly.
no outhouse workers.
Or
None.
our cold storage isn't working correctly. Do you know anyone who knows about that?
Colds. Get some better ice.
Yes, but we have a box that we keep the ice in, and then it keeps. Something's not working right. Need someone certified in cooling, I think. Refrigeration. I mean, it's fine. I didn't want to make any assumptions. I just was throwing it out there.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I come across anybody. I'll be sure to send them your way.
Thanks. That would be, just popped in my head. That's all.
Okay, well, I best be getting back. I'm sure Kafir is wondering where I am.
Have a great day.
Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. I could probably be doing anything. And I walk out.
Okay.
And I leave. I'm out the door. I'm gone.
You're out of there.
I'm out of there.
Right. And
I wonder where Kyphera is. I need to bug her some more after shooting me in the leg. Well, I think I'm gonna. It's like 6 though, isn't it?
yeah, it's like 6:30, 7 by the time you get done there.
I wonder if any Smiths are still open.
Investigation.
Real good. 13. 23, I mean. Roll the 19 plus 4.
You kind of look around. You notice that things are kind of dead. You grab someone on the street and you're like, "Hey, do you know if any of the Smiths are, And they're like, "No, everyone shuts down at just before dinner and they go home to their families. Tomorrow would be a better day."
Lazy Smiths. Okay, well, I guess I can go to back to the tavern and show Kyphera my new pistol. I'm sure she'll be ecstatic about it.
All right, Teddy, you go to the tavern. Kyphera, what are you doing?
After I finish eating, I'm still gonna just hang out downstairs looking for Teddy, listening to the varying
Performers.
bards.
All right.
Yeah.
Teddy?
I got a brilliant idea.
Okay.
I walk in the door.
Mm-hmm.
And do I see Kyphera?
Perception.
Where's perception? 12.
Are you hiding or are you just out in general, Kyphera?
I'm just out in general.
Then yes, you see her.
Around.
It
I
takes
pull
you
out my
a minute
gun.
or two, but
I pull out the gun. I pull out the pistol. And I put it up in the air. I'm like, "Hey, Kyphera, look what I just got." As I'm walking over to her.
I'm just shaking my head like, great.
Like, loud enough for the whole tavern to hear.
Everyone's like, "What the heck? Put that away! What the heck is that?"
I just. Okay.
Sir, this is a musical bard guild.
Yeah. This it's an instrument.
Sir?
Is Teddy within striking range for me? Because I'd like to accidentally, on purpose, hit him again. With my staff.
He's walking towards you, so at the moment in which he gets close enough, you can...
When he gets close enough, I'd like to smack him with it.
Are you trying to inflict damage, or are you just smacking him?
Just smack him.
Okay. I'm gonna just be like, Hetty, you got smacked with a staff.
I'm starting to think you're doing this on purpose.
No, it's just really slippery.
You should probably stop greasing it up then.
So I see you made it back.
Yeah, of course I did.
What happened?
Did you see what I just bought?
I think everyone saw you just bought. What happened
excellent.
back earlier when we were with Karn?
Well, I'm pretty sure I already told you, and then you shot me.
You said you had to get out.
Yeah, I need to get some fresh air. It was kind of stuffy in there.
Was it stuffy or was your demon talking to you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
Not even a little bit.
Uh-huh. Anyways, I went and talked to the Fighter Guild.
Anyway, I went and bought this gun.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, so apparently...
I basically spent all my money on it.
Isaac is taking hostages now.
Oh, excellent. I mean, that's horrible.
I found this out from the druids. Speaking of which, one of the hostages is my older sister. So then I went to Fighter Guild. For 25 men, they bought 2 gold pieces, men or women, depending
Just
on
kind
the
of gleamed over that, didn't you? Oh, one of the hostages is my sister. And so the fighters want money.
Well, not much I can do until we can go attack said vampire.
Well, we need to get the vampire killing gear then. Isn't that the
Right.
whole reason why we came here?
Yes. However, as Khan suggested, we're going to need some form of muscle.
I'm muscly.
You're not. You're really not.
That's kind of harsh.
Just like I'm a bad druid.
Well, you are a bad druid.
She's just resisting all urge to smack him again. Anyways, I went and talked to one of the fighter guilds. I also went and talked to Nixon. Before that, I spoke with a half-orc, and for 25 people, it would be 2 gold pieces a day per
Okay,
person.
so 50 gold pieces a day for 25 people.
For an indeterminate amount of time.
How long is it going to take us?
No idea. They
Brilliant.
want half the loot. And
yeah,
any...
that's not going to happen.
Yes, it would. Liquor. And any ladies or gentlemen we happen across, to save or wander across in our travels. Anyways.
What if they don't want to be with them?
They can figure that out themselves. I agreed to the liquor so far. I don't know if any of the gunslingers would come with us, if that would be cheaper or not, because I haven't put up an ad on the board yet, nor have I gone to talk to anyone other than Nixie Knox. The Nature Guild, however, did offer a couple some fighters, but I didn't see if they would want payment for that. So we have options.
We have very few options. How much gold do you have?
I have 509 gold pieces, 55 platinum. Hold on.
Hey, you have like 1,000 gold?
And then I have 979 silver.
She's been hoarding.
256 copper and 9 illyrium. Yeah, just a little bit. Anyways. So we could have some fighters along. We could try the druids. And we could try our luck with the gunslingers. If we're going to bring people on with us now, I would almost start with the druids. Because, well, I'm bad at that. And maybe we could pick up a fighter along the way. Or we could start with the fighters and maybe pick up a druid along the way.
Hold on, wait a second. Well, I guess I'm fine with anything as long as you're paying for it.
So how much money don't you have?
I don't have any.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well then, we'll see what the druids will offer us tomorrow, I guess. Oh, I do have something for you actually. And I hand him the ring of water breathing.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, hang on to that for when we get to where we're going, because it sounds like we'll need
Can
it.
you tell me it's the ring of water breathing and that it lets me breathe underwater?
Something like that. I'd have to look at the exact description.
I think I kind of made it up, but that's pretty much what it is, yes.
Wow. This isn't nearly as good as my Cloak of the Manta Ray that I have, but sure, I'll hang on to it.
Does the
What
Cloak
does
of the Manta Ray let you swim too?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. It changes your swim speed to 60 feet, and it lets you breathe underwater.
Whoa!
I didn't know Teddy actually had that. Did I know Teddy had that?
I don't know. Is that the
I
one
don't
that
think.
you use, or do you use a different one?
No, I have that, and I have the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Right.
Yeah. It's just sitting in the bag. But yeah, this will go along nicely with
I mean, if
everything
we have
else that I have in here.
someone else who would need to come with us, then
I'll just put it on the list of items that we'll never use.
no, we might actually use this one because I can't help anyone breathe underwater for a while yet. Bad druid, and I'm very limited as to how long I can breathe underwater. Damn bad druid. I mentioned bad druid because I feel like that's going to come into play a lot real quick. But what time is it?
8.
Okay. Considering how little sleep Kythera actually needs, it's too early to go to bed. So Teddy, thoughts on how many people we bring along to start with? Or do you not care as long
I
as
mean, I don't think we need the whole we don't need the whole, guards militia to go and find the.
No, you're right. That's why I'm thinking maybe start with the druids, see if we can't get at least one to come with us. Maybe one fighter, just so we have some actual muscle.
I'm muscle.
You're really not.
Hurts my feelings when you say that.
Without the Bandor, you're really not.
Oh, yeah, okay. And you're much better.
Oh, I know I'm bad. I admit that I'm bad. Have I ever not admitted that I'm bad?
But we might want to stock up on some equipment though.
Well, yes, shopping is in tomorrow's to-do list.
Oh yes, shopping. Right.
Things that you can't do because you've spent all your money.
Can I take out a loan from the Bank of Kyphera?
Not at the moment.
Wait, can I? Okay, so shopping tomorrow onto tomorrow's to-do list. Shopping, recruitment. Anything else?
Well, shopping, recruitment, depending on how those things go, maybe heading out. I see no reason to wait to drag things out.
Do you actually know where we're going?
South,
South
as far as I got.
to find the equipment.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, that's all we got is south?
I feel like there's a little bit more than that because Karn had drawn a map. He had.
I was curious why you told the fighters you were going north.
Well, yeah, I did. That was wrong because we're going south first. So I goofed. But either
Okay.
way, I feel like their answers was gonna be kind of the same.
Okay, well, let me... let's see. So, he kind of gave you just this general... I mean, no one exactly knows, but there were land masses in the ISC. So it gave you kind of general, like, idea as to where people think things were. It is closer to Zizar Death or Sineth. You've not been to Sineth, but you have been to Zizar Death.
Right. That was where we got the spice from.
Yes. There may
Oh,
even...
hey, by the way, I got this pistol and I'm not exactly 100% sure how to use it. And I know you use them a lot.
You went through the training.
Yeah, but that doesn't make me proficient.
What makes you think I'm proficient?
You're not proficient with what?
I don't actually know. I'm just kind of messing with Teddy at the moment. I am proficient, but, you know, it's fun to mess with Teddy sometimes.
Jeez.
Bad druid. Bad
Must be the
gunslinger.
worst druid and the worst gunslinger I've ever seen.
No, that's fair. So the question is, do we go south to Sineth, or are we going to go to Zizardeth and risk an early run-in with vampires in their undead army?
Wait, where are we?
We're in Aquila.
Yeah, do you
Which
want the
is-
general map?
Yeah, if we could.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
give you... This one should...
Oh, or even Ice and Marino would work.
Yeah, where are we currently though?
Aquila.
Aquila, okay.
It's kind of more to the east by the Tekka Mountains.
And we need to go south,
Right.
Yeah.
probably to Isomerano.
Probably would be our fastest rather than trying to get there and then get to Sineth or Zizardeth.
Well, all you know is that we need to go south.
We've got to go to the ISC.
Yes,
Right?
and that is literally the sea that is just near Isomerano.
That would be south of here.
I mean, that would seem like the most direct path.
That's what I just was saying.
I mean, it looks like the straightest path is straight down to Isomerano.
Again, yes, that's what I just said. So we're at least in agreement we'll go there. And then maybe we'll have to charter a boat. So we can't be spending too much money because we have to have money for the boat.
Yeah, you're right. You have to have money for a boat.
Hmm. Maybe you'll be able to earn some money along the way.
That'd be nice. Maybe I could sell all these useless knickknacks in my bag. Do you want to put anything in the bag before we leave?
No, I'm all set right now.
Okay.
Kathir is going to go upstairs. So are you going to be, before I get up to leave and I look at Teddy, are you going to be up early tomorrow? Or should I go to the druids on my own?
I wouldn't plan on it, but I could be.
So I'll probably end up going on my own. That's fine. And I head upstairs, and I want to, just for the fun of it, try to get some pan flute practice in.
All right. Performance.
It's bad. That's 3.
Oh, just whew. People
She was
knock
bad.
on your door. They're like, "Miss, can you not?" No.
That was bad.
Miss, is someone dying in there?
My baby's trying to sleep.
Yeah, sorry. That was actually very, very bad. Yeah.
All right. You go to sleep. Whatever. Teddy, what do you do?
Wow, I have 200 golden gems. This is crazy. I am going to. What time is it?
It's like 8:39. It's nighttime.
8:39. I still haven't joined a guild, and I'm not gonna join a guild before we leave. So I'm not gonna be able to get into the Thieves Guild. What can I do? What spells do I have? Let's see.
I don't know.
Hmm. Seems. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. It's good.
I'm just gonna read for a couple hours. Read my
Okay.
book.
All right. You put some hours in your book.
Say I'll give myself 3 hours.
All right.
Really racking them up real quick.
Rack 'em up. Rack 'em up.
Not quick at all. And I go to sleep thinking about all the cool pistol moves I can do now.
Tessa.
She's like, Mom, it's bedtime.
She looks like she's like. She's like, what's that noise? Frequently. That's usually what I get. She's like, I'm not gonna do anything. Sometimes she'll call. She'll be like, oh, she more has to be in the mood though. She has to start it if she's gonna call back. Okay, Teddy, you go to bed. Kyphira, you went to bed. What time are you waking up there, Theodore?
As early as I can.
Well, if it was like 8 or 8:30, it'd be like 7 or 7:30 for you to get your full 8 hours.
Well, yeah, but he took 3 hours of sleep, of reading.
Yeah, that I was including that. I think.
So you
It was 8, and then I took 3 hours of reading.
So it's 11.
That'd be midnight. That's 11?
Yeah, that would have been 11.
I get up at 7. Easy.
Right. Kyphira?
I probably would have made it so that I would have gotten up around 6.
Alright.
Gone down and had breakfast.
How long does that take?
I mean, I think the real question is when are you gonna head out?
I would probably give Teddy about an hour past when I went down to show up or to not show up.
Yeah, okay, so when I wake up, I get all my stuff, and I go out through the window.
Acrobatics.
Natural one falls on his face.
It would be better. It would be even better. Acrobatics?
Yeah.
It's like a lot. It's like a 26.
Okay, you're going down? Is that the deal?
Yeah, I'm going down.
All right, you jump down. You managed to make it down safely and like beautifully. Some nice like 9-point landings, 10-point, whatever.
Excellent. And then I go around the front.
Okay.
And I walk in the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, Kyphira, you're up already. Ooh, well, I'm just gonna.
Does Teddy look like he actually has been up for a while, or like, does it look like he's just gotten up, or
Perception.
an unnatural 20?
It definitely does not he does not look like, he's been up for a while.
What have you been up to, Teddy?
Oh, just been around.
Ready to go to the Druids?
Druids.
Yes, remember recruiting and shopping? Possibly leaving?
Yeah. They shouldn't have seen. Yeah, sure. Sounds great.
All right. And I get up to head out the door.
So these druids, are they like a real deal breaker? Like, if we don't get them, we don't go or something?
Well, no, but they're the ones that made. They
Okay,
offered
good.
people. but I don't know if
That's
they would
good.
want some kind of payment for their fighters.
Also, maybe we should take some back alleys or, just stay off the main roads a little bit.
I'm just gonna go on all the main roads.
Okay, or you could do that.
Teddy, roll deception.
Where's 21?
Let's see, what would be the opposite of deception? Would be perception?
Insight? Perception?
Insight.
Intelligence, maybe?
13.
You kind of believe Teddy? He seems really believable, whatever he's saying.
But it's also really early. Like, I
guess, I don't know.
Like, I'm gonna try to steer us towards the main roads, but if Teddy's, deception is like, oh, okay, I'll kind of let it veer off every now and then.
All right.
It's a possibility.
Just tell me if you see any guards.
What did you do now?
I didn't do anything that you should know about.
Uh-huh.
I really didn't steal anything.
So we head to the Nature's Guild.
All right. You get there.
Whatever.
Oh, good morning. Oh, it's so nice to see you again. How can we help you this fine morning?
You haven't noticed anything missing, have you? I mean,
Ignore him completely, please. So we're about to head out to Ice and Marina in search of a couple of artifacts that might help us kill the vampire.
and we're looking for possible sacrifice. I mean, companions.
One or two people, if they would be willing to come with us.
In search for glory and treasure.
So the glory and treasure is in Isomarino?
It's actually in the IFC, but Ice and Marina would be the closest
Okay, yes.
town to get a ship.
So you're looking, are you I'm just trying to, sense out here, who might be a good fit for you,
I'll tell you a secret. I have no money.
Ignore him entirely.
Okay. I didn't mention money, but,
Like the glory and the treasure is what they'd be getting.
Well,
Kypher at this point is, just kind of taking your stuff. Really? Too early for this. Lightly tapping it against your head, just
okay, is this, you're looking sailing, or what kind of skills would we need?
Yes. We're looking for maybe someone who could do fighting, because that'll probably definitely be a need. We will be sailing, so depending on how things go, the person might end up staying with the ship to make sure we still have a ship to go back to after we get done with our dive.
Okay, so diving is also a possibility.
Yes.
Okay, so someone who maybe could breathe underwater would be...
It's weird. We have a druid, but she's told me that she can't do any of these things.
No, I told you that I couldn't have other people do those things. I currently could make myself be a crab. You saw that be done.
Okay, well, crab is not that helpful, to be honest.
So, someone who specializes in coastal druid, might be a good match for you. So we could ask. Relwern, or Kozafir. Either of those might be willing. To go with you. With those particular strengths. I mean, because we're druids, it's not really like we don't have anyone who focuses particularly on like fighting. It's more druidic-y,
That's fair.
nature based, right? Like
Do
fighting.
they play any
spells.
instruments?
I don't.
That's not a requirement by any means.
Oh, okay. I mean, they might. So I just want to. They would definitely be helpful in terms of water and navigating some of those nature places. They might not be as great in terms of fighting or combat.
That's okay. We can
right?
simply
Like
stop
there's-
by one of the guilds, see if we can find someone. You know, like I said, having 2 or 3 might not be enough for even this task.
Wow, that's a task.
I feel like you're kind of overestimating the task.
I feel like I don't want to die.
I
I feel like I haven't ever been close to dying, so I wouldn't know.
I also want to kill the vampire and rescue my sister. Sorry, we do this often. Again, ignore him.
I mean, unless you want a different type of druid, those would be my first two. Oh. And let me just double check with someone. Oh, I did just remember there is also a Triton. I don't know if you're familiar with that particular race. But they tend to live
Isn't
in
that
the
like
oceans.
a type of weapon?
No, that's actually a race.
Right. It's got the 3 points at the end.
You're thinking trident.
I don't think so.
You're thinking of a trident. This is a triton. We do have a young woman who was a triton, who might be willing.
Can she play any instruments?
That's really not a requirement.
I don't know. She's fairly quiet. I'm not sure which type of druid. I would have to go check with her. But she might be willing to go with you if you were going to a water-based situation.
We are definitely heading towards water.
Yeah, whatever she says. I wasn't there for that conversation.
Yeah, you were. That was before we sat down.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh. I wasn't paying attention for that conversation.
That sounds kind of... What's the word I want to say? Um. Yeah, I mean, we might also see if someone who I don't are you looking are you fighting vampires? Is that what I heard? Or are you?
Well, not immediately.
Okay.
That's why we're going towards waters to try to find these artifacts to then help us kill the vampire.
Okay. All right. So I feel like those are our options right now.
Question.
Did you want to meet anybody or did you?
I mean, if any of them are here, the ones that might be willing, we could certainly ask if they'd like to join us.
I'm just trying to find all of the druid circles. I'm on a decent site that actually tells me. D&D Beyond. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, they're all here. So, there's Wellwyrn, Cossafir, or Faloran. Oh, who would you?
Which one was the Triton?
That's Faloran.
Could we talk to her first?
Sure. Let me see if we can, find someone who can. Why don't you come into our room and we'll see if we can, have her come meet you. So you have a seat and this. Let's see if we have some traits for Triton.
This is gonna be weird. I've never talked to a trident before.
Try not to offend her.
I mean, I know some people name their weapons, but it seems like a little much.
Again, just don't talk much.
And so this woman comes out. She walks very formally over to you and says, "Hello, I hear that you have
Kyphira.
an audience with me."
That's not a trident.
I didn't. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't hear the end of that because Teddy's whispering was quite loud.
My name is Faloran, and I heard that you would like to speak with me.
Yes. We're looking for someone.
Do you play any instruments?
That's not a requirement to come with us. We are seeking out some ancient artifacts to help us kill the vampire that has been taking over. Our journey
We're
at the
brave
moment.
adventurers seeking to find a traveling companion. Is
We're
what she's trying to say.
Yes. We're heading towards the IATC at the moment, as we believe.
We have no money to pay you. You'll only get
We
the
could work
fame and
something out.
glory that you acquire on the travels.
We could work money out.
I could also write a song about you. I am a bard.
You don't sing.
Do you happen to sing? Like, that would be an instant hire right there.
My people are great, and I do not require payment for traveling.
Okay, can I figure out she's
have
hired?
a great sum of wealth to myself. I'm not on the land to make money. I was looking. We're just looking to kind of ambassador ourselves, so I don't need money if that's what you're concerned about. I'm already
So what you're saying is
great.
that you have a whole bunch of money.
Again, please ignore him. He doesn't speak for the both of us. It could be dangerous. We tend to.
She's almost died multiple times just getting here.
He's not wrong. He really isn't wrong.
I don't know if you are familiar with the history of the Triton people, but they are very impressive. We ruled under the sea. We keep track of the animals, and we make sure that they're safe and preserve the flow of nature in the area. So if you were looking for someone to come with you to help navigate the underwater, I would be glad to lend my services. I am familiar with the ISC. That's where my family
I thought you were trying to be an ambassador.
I am an ambassador.
So why do you want to go back?
She said she was willing to help us. He does this all the time.
An ambassador is one who goes to another place to show them their culture and customs, and then also to kind of experiment. Actually, I'm gonna re-scrub that and say that that's not where she's from, because she'll be from, because the ISC is pretty landlocked. Hold on. I have too many tabs open.
One of these days, Kefir's just gonna like stab Teddy. Like, you're gonna think I'm gonna be like accidentally on purpose hitting you with the staff, and then I'm just gonna.
I'm from the seas to the east, and so I would love to visit this land. I haven't had an opportunity to visit the ISC, but I hear it is full of wealth and knowledge and history, some of which may be relevant to my people.
Well, like I said, the choice is yours, and if you do want some form of payment, we can certainly work that out. We were gonna leave, depending on what we got done today, either later today or tomorrow.
I would gladly join you if you would like my company.
Well, it couldn't hurt to have someone so familiar with water.
That is true. I definitely do have that as a strength. is there a contract or what is the custom?
It's more of a verbal agreement.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we've been
I
operating.
verbally agree to go with thee and thou on your quest to the ISC.
We are also not liable for any damages or loss of life or loss of limbs that you may occur on this travel. Do you accept these terms?
Yes.
Excellent.
We're gonna try really hard to get you there and back alive. But
I
again,
will try really hard to get you there back and alive.
then we're all in agreement on that. That's good. Okay. We're gonna go do some shopping to make sure we have some supplies.
Do you need anything?
I do need a little time to pack my belongings and prepare for this. Is there a time I should meet you, or can I
Would
have
you-
some time to prepare myself?
How about we leave tomorrow morning?
Okay, that's great. Should I meet you somewhere? Will you come get me?
We'll come get you, because I don't...
One last question. How strong are you? Are you like really strong or like not so strong?
Should we try to go recruit a fighter is basically what we're going for. Again, not a deal breaker. We want you either way.
I'm just checking to see the stats on.
At a quick glance, they have some form of martial training, but it doesn't...
I mean, they get an extra boost to strength, constitution, and charisma.
Yeah.
I mean, what do druids use? Intelligence? What are druids in saving throws?
For what?
Saving throws.
I guess I don't understand the question.
Saving throws.
Yeah, I don't understand
like
what you're
how he's-
asking me. Most of my saving throws are like +1, +2.
What do you have proficiency in saving throws?
Wisdom.
That's it?
Yeah, they're more wisdom based.
Druids are?
Yeah, sorry.
You only have one proficiency in saving throws? Don't you get two?
Intelligence and wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have one intelligence. Sorry. My investigation.
No, that's not. Those are skills.
It's intelligence and wisdom.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I think that I am a great fighter. I don't know that you... This is very much up to you. I feel like I'm very confident to tackle whatever it is that we are going to see.
Okay. Well, Teddy and I will discuss the adding a fourth person to our little band that we've started to gather. So
Lovely.
might be just the three of us, might be four in total.
Wonderful. Thank you for inviting me on your mission. I will serve and protect you as best as I am able.
And we'll do the same for you. I bow back, and then we will see you tomorrow morning.
Wonderful.
And we head out. Or Papier turns around and heads out.
All right.
I guess I follow her.
You really don't have a choice.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I think that went well. One free person.
we'll end up paying her something or
Probably
sharing
not.
loot that we find with her.
I mean, you give away all the good stuff anyway.
Gee, because if I didn't, no one would get anything.
Well, you know.
I like how you don't even try to defend that. You're just like, yeah. So then the question is, as we're trying to find a merchant to sell us things, do we want another fighter? Or do we want a fighter? Or do we think,
Well, she's a druid, right? She can turn into things. She could turn into like a giant thing, right? And hit stuff.
I don't know what she can do.
Yeah. I mean, she's probably a better druid than you are, so
She's gotta be,
I mean, literally anybody's a better druid than you are.
basically.
I mean, I'm almost a better druid than you are.
Not quite. So we're searching for merchants as we're
I
talking
could
about.
really use some new armor, you know? This regular leather armor is just, you know.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about how ratty your armor is looking.
I know it's like really old and it's all worn, and I could really use some new armor.
Hey Sarah, that escape room idea where we become our characters,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
that's really tempting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Isaac, do you want to go to an escape room? There's one near me.
How many people do you need for an escape room?
I have no idea.
I kill at escape rooms.
How many escape rooms have you done?
None. But I played that one escape room game that the other relatives brought down.
When was that?
Matt and Kim. Yeah, they brought down like an escape room game.
Okay.
It's like a tabletop game. Yeah, I was pretty great at it.
I mean, we can find out how many people we need to do one. We can do it.
Accidentally on purpose smacks him with my staff.
Accidentally solves the entire escape room.
All I had to do was beat one of my.
no, okay, but the problem is, Teddy's the kind of guy who would solve the entire escape room and then just sit on it.
Oh yeah, no, I can see that.
And be like, I don't know what your guys' problem is. Teddy's the kind of guy who would solve it, leave, and let everybody else still leave everybody in there.
Yeah, again, I can see that.
Yeah, like solve it. Like you know, like if there was like a prize or something, he'd like solve it, get the prize, go back in, and then when everybody else finally finishes and finds out that the prize is gone, he'd just be like, I don't understand. They said there would be a prize. Not that there's a prize for solving an escape room, but you know, you get the idea. It's just something he would do.
Both of you roll an intelligence check.
Eddie's so smart.
Ooh, that's good.
Excellent. Intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
I got an 8.
21.
Okay, Kyphira, you all of a sudden have this like little click in your head and you realize that your gun probably won't work underwater. Just FYI. You're like, oh, I should maybe just consider that.
Yeah. Hey, Teddy. I just had a thought. I mean, I have several thoughts, but I have something specific to share. Our guns aren't going to work underwater. It's that nice new gun you spent like all of your money on. It's not going to work. In theory, it'll work for most of the journey, but it's not going to work underwater.
Mm, no, I think you're lying. I mean, not that I've tried it, but seems like it would work to me.
I don't think it will.
I bet you 100 gold pieces that it will.
I'm not going to bet.
I bet you 10 gold pieces it will.
I'm not going to bet at all.
I bet you 5 gold pieces it will.
I'm not going to bet. Have we found any?
I bet you a single gold piece it will.
Yes, you pass by a store.
Okay, I'd like to stop at the store.
Okay. Hello. How can I help you today?
Well, we're about to go on a journey and we're looking to stock up on some supplies.
Oh, what kind of supplies would you like?
That voice.
What's wrong with my voice?
Do you have any like healing potions?
Just let me just check the stocks for a minute.
Okay.
I bet you 10 silver pieces it will.
I'll bet you 2 Illyrium if you'll stop.
I mean, that sounds like an easy bet. Wait, stop what?
If you'll just take the bet.
Okay, I'll take it. Where's my Illyrium?
You haven't proved that your gun will shoot underwater yet.
Oh, yeah. I can do that. Do I have some sort of container of water on me? We all have water. We both have water skins, right?
I'm not handing you my water skin.
I have a water skin. I pull out my water skin. And I pull out my gun.
I feel like a gun wouldn't fit in a water skin.
And I hold the water skin above the gun. And then I fire it.
Hey, no, that's not, get out of here with that. Get out, you can't shoot things.
What?
No.
She just
No.
bet me.
Get out of the store. Yeah, no, that's not acceptable behaviors.
You owe
You're
me
just trying
2
to kill me, get
Illyrium,
out of here.
right? It fired underwater. And then I leave.
I'm sorry for him.
This is very
Did it break
unacceptable
anything?
behavior.
Did I shoot anything?
Yeah, you shot and you broke some things. And she's like,
I hand her 5 platinum.
okay. Thank you, because that was very,
Like I said, I'm sorry for him. I expected him to at least have the intelligence to go outside and do something like that.
This is weird. Teddy is actually more intelligent than he is strong.
Like I said, Teddy's not strong.
yeah, okay, so, oh, I do have one healing potion. It's, 50 gold pieces for the one. It's just a potion of healing.
Are they usually that expensive?
They're not cheap.
No, they are not cheap.
I didn't, yeah.
Healing potions are not cheap.
Out of curiosity, what else do you have for sale?
For what? For sale?
For sale. Yeah, just general like items.
Well, let's see, we got some fishing tackle. I got some tools. I got some tinkerer's tools, an herbalism kit, a water skin, file, torch, tinderbox, a tan, spyglass, signet ring, signal, whistle, a shovel sack, rope, silk or hempen rope, rations, a quiver pouch, pots made of iron, a pole, a piton, a miner's pick, parchment, paper, a steel mirror, a mess kit, lock, some light armor that is of leather material or hide, a club, dagger, great club, hand axe, light, a hammer, the quarter staff, a whip, a blowgun, some arrows, a backpack, a bedroll, blankets, candle case, chest, climber's kit, clothes of the traveling variety, a crowbar, a flask, a grappling hook, hammer, healer's kit, hourglass hunting, trap, ink pen, jug or pitcher, a ladder, lantern, and a hooded lantern as opposed to a bullseye lantern. Those are the things that I have right now.
Teddy's like outside, up against the window, like listening in. He's like, "Get the grappling hook.
Ignore him.
It sounds cool."
I try to very hard. I'll just take the healing potion. for
Okay.
the 50.
There's 50 gold pieces, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Oh, I will. I mean, I've got to now clean up this mess, but yeah.
Again, sorry about him.
He seems a little dysfunctional.
Extremely. I go outside.
Are you talking about me?
I go outside, hand Teddy his Tuilerium, and keep walking.
Ha, excellent. So anyway, now that I have this Tuilerium, I think I could use some new armor. I got money and it's burning a hole in my pocket. Got some.
You also just cost me 5 platinum.
Well, I don't know. You didn't have to pay them.
Someone was going to have to, and you don't have the money for it.
You're absolutely right. I don't. I mean, I have 2 Illyrium pieces now, so that's practically rich.
Yes, that loan you were talking about, it starts with 5 Illyrium.
5 Illyrium? I don't know.
Or platinum. Jesus.
5 platinum? That's a lot. I don't have that kind of gold.
I'm sure you'll pay me back eventually. Where did you want to go next? Do you want to try to find yourself? Well, what's Teddy's AC anyways?
16.
Yeah, totally need more armor.
Well, I could get it up to 17 with some studded leather.
I'm just kind of looking for more stores.
I mean, definitely past some stores. You just gonna
Any
try
of
them all?
them looking at it? Huh?
Are you just gonna try them all, or?
No, I'm looking for like. I feel like
Smith?
no,
A leather worker.
no, not. I'm trying to think like a magic shop. You know, some place that looks like it might have a greater chance of having healing potions and things like that.
Like a potion shop.
Yes, potion shop. That's the word.
Or an arcane store or something like that, yes. Alright, so you you found a potion shop. Actually, it probably roll intelligence.
We could probably get potions at the guilds.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
Probably.
Any sort of like
13?
wizardry guilds.
Okay.
I wonder if the
Kind of
wizardry
realized
guilds
that
have
maybe
any
you could go to
magical
one of the
items.
magic guilds to get potions. Might be wiser.
Okay. Why don't we start with OMG?
Okay, so you go down to OMG.
Gnomes.
To the gnomes.
I want to go say bye to Thesey before we leave.
All right. So you
I'll say bye, all right?
open up the door. You know, you enter.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. How can we help you today?
Well, the 2 questions. 1, is Thesey around? And 2, do you have any healing
You can
potions?
forget the first question, by the way.
You can ignore her.
Thesey is definitely around. We can see if she's available, and we might have some potions available for you. We can go check the stock over in the store area, right over here to the right. If you want to go check in with Bob's your uncle. He'll sell you some potions while I go look for Thesey.
Okay.
So you go over there.
Did you try saying something? Because I didn't hear you. Can't hear you.
Oh, she just lost her.
Yeah, like, I think she started talking as the salesperson, and then it kind of went.
Can you hear me now?
We can.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, my name's Bob's your uncle. How can I help you today?
Well, I was wondering what you have for potions, healing potions for sale.
Do you also happen to have any magical, like, trinkets or anything, maybe? Perhaps? Might? You know? Like, maybe, like, guild-made stuff? You know?
Okay, well,
Or do you take, like,
so
custom orders or something?
what was that last bit, son?
You can ignore that last bit. We don't have time for custom orders, Teddy.
Oh,
yeah,
customer. Yeah, those take quite a few weeks depending on what the item is. We do have 2 potions of healing. They're 50 gold pieces. We have some other. I mean, I don't know what you're looking for. We do have some other potions. We have a.
Sure. What else do you have?
Let's see. We have a water breathing potion. We have a greater healing potion. An elixir of health. And a potion of poison.
A potion of poison.
Yeah, and a
Not
filter
just
of
poison?
love. A potion of poison, son.
What does the elixir of health do?
Oh no. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get my manual out. Let me use the index because that's appropriate.
It would be a shame once I, finish reading the Necronomicon and all these potions just lose all their potency.
I've totally I know it's a bad thing, but I've totally forgotten what it does. Like, once you've done your reading.
Badness. It's all badness. Is really.
It is. Yeah. No. Like I said, I know it's badness.
Spending all this money on health potions are just down the drain.
I do believe that the potions are.
Also, I fired a shot, so I should probably take that out.
What did I say that was? The potion of.
Health.
Potion of health. Oh, it's an elixir of health. Oh, just a moment. I'm just gotta learn how to spell things. When you drink this potion, it cures any disease affecting you and removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poison conditions.
It makes you healthy.
Yes, it does make you healthy.
It doesn't heal you, but it makes you healthy.
Yes, correct.
Do you think if you had enough of those, you could live forever?
I don't know, but they're quite rare, so they're quite expensive.
Like if you
So-
just like hoarded a whole bunch of them?
I just have this one. It's 3,000 gold pieces.
Well, Kyphira, do you think you have enough for that?
No. We will. How much would it be for the 2 healing potions and the potion of water breathing?
The healing potions are each 50 gold pieces. And the potion of water breathing is uncommon. So that's about 250 gold pieces for that.
Yeah, potions are expensive.
Yeah, realizing this is probably why.
So, tell me about this filter of love. What does that do?
Oh, the filter of love. Let's just... The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is of a species or gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. This potion's rose-hued effervescence liquid it contains when easy-to-miss bubbles shaped like hearts. So you would be best to get someone you love, or you want them to love you, to drink the potion.
Could you like slip it in someone's drink when they weren't looking?
Yes, if you were sneaky enough, you could.
I can guarantee you he doesn't have the money to buy.
And how much is it?
That's 250 gold pieces.
250 gold pieces?
Yes. It's an uncommon potion.
Well, I don't have the gold for it. But I do have this nice pearl. Would you be interested in a trade?
How much is the... Did I tell you how much the pearl was worth?
You did not. Otherwise, I think I would have written it down. It's probably not worth it.
I mean, depending on the pearl, it might give you a discount. Most pearls are worth at least 100, if they're in good condition, up to 150 perhaps, unless it's a black pearl.
Yeah, you didn't tell me what it was.
It's just a regular pearl.
It's probably just like a white pearl or something.
Yeah, it's a white pearl.
How about the pearl? What else do I have? How about the pearl and this full pirate outfit? This is where I got the pearl from. My days as a pirate.
think I'll
My good old pirate
pass.
days.
I think I'll pass. Thanks.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm quite sure.
I think it's a pretty good deal. I mean, there's a lot of
Mhm.
history to this pirate outfit.
Yeah, I don't have any use for pirate outfits.
You sure? I mean, you could
Mm.
put it on display.
Yeah, no, I'm very certain. Thank you so much, though.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, while you're dickering, with a guy, all of a sudden, you get this whack in your legs. What are you doing? Are you
Oh,
harassing? Bob's your uncle?
Hello, Thesey.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going good. Um,
I'm speechless.
I turned back to Bob. Would you take
Teddy,
75
that's a
gold
first.
for the 2 healing potions?
Yep. He gives you the 2.
Okay, I give him the 75 gold.
Wait, what did you say?
I asked him if he'd
What?
take
You just
75
agreed to a
Oh,
deal
yeah,
and you
that's
didn't
fine.
even
Whatever.
listen?
Yeah, 75 gold for the 2. So now we have 3 healing potions. Yay. So I go back to Thesey. We just wanted to tell you that we'll be leaving in the morning.
Oh, wow, you're off on your adventure already. That's great.
We will be.
Good luck with what's his name. He's Teddy, I mean. Ha!
Yeah, well, we won't be just the 2 of us. We have another druid coming with us.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of potential. This little weakling here, she smacks you. Just I don't know what he's been up to, but
I'm trying to make a deal here.
whatever. Shut your pie hole.
Jeez, you got to deal with her all the time, Bob.
Oh, she's very nice to me. I don't have any complaints, actually.
Oh, she is.
I think this is just a personal.
Hey, Tisei, why don't you throw in a good word for this? Seeing as how I'm such a good guy, you know.
He doesn't need.
Bob's your uncle. What are you doing talking to this hooligan? Yeah, I just I mean, he came in. I don't know.
We're trying to make a deal here for this filter of love.
That you don't need.
Daddy.
I absolutely do need it.
Well, it's the only way he's gonna get any love.
Yeah, it's the only way that I'm gonna get any love. Obviously, come on, Kyphira, you know me.
Teddy, do you need some love?
Not from you.
Teddy.
You know what I would love though, is
what
if
would you love?
got me if you got me this filter of love.
I'm not gonna buy you a filter of love.
Okay, how about you help me out with the deal then? Put a good word, like I said before.
We're not bros like that.
Oh, we're not?
No.
I thought we were.
No. Teddy.
I thought this was all just a friendly banter.
I mean, this is friendly banter, but
I thought we were like
you don't need
great
a filter
buds
of
at this
love.
Point. I think I do.
Not. You do not.
Not. He does
See,
not.
Kyphira just said I did.
She
Did
said
not.
you do not. So, Kyphira, you just taking one person with you? Who's going with you?
We have a Triton coming with us.
Oh, that's a good choice. Good choice. Yep.
She seems very nice, and I'm hoping that Teddy won't bother her too much.
Okay, it's another reason why he doesn't need a potion of love.
I thought about bringing someone from the Kick Guild with us for this part of the journey, but I think since we're just hunting artifacts, we should be relatively okay. A smaller group means we can be
quick question. Does the filter of love uh, uh, fall under the same after effects as a charm spell.
It doesn't say. It didn't say because I read you
And so
exactly
it
what
doesn't
it
say
said.
that they know that they've been
Right.
charmed at the end of this.
Correct. So it
I
didn't say.
absolutely need this filter of love.
You do not.
I absolutely do.
Not.
This
No.
I'll give you this pearl in 10 gems. Each gem was worth 10 gold pieces.
You gotta come up with a. Oh, you got it's 250. You got another 50 stashed in there. You get another 5 gems.
I have this blanket.
No.
It'll keep you warm.
Don't sell him the filter of love. He's just gonna use it for evil.
What?
It's
I'm
not
not evil.
Well, I mean, it's a deal. It's a deal. If he has the money, I'll sell it to him. But I won't. I mean, if he doesn't have the money.
You just gave Kyphira a deal on her potions.
Listen, Kyphira is worth it, and she was buying healing potions. You're trying to make trouble, Teddy.
I don't make trouble.
That's the biggest line of BS I've heard in my whole entire life. This is why I didn't give you transport. You little
Then how did I get
Weisenheimer.
back? How did I get back then?
She was meaning to Karn, not from
Oh.
Karn.
Thank you, Kyphira.
Oh.
Yeah. Just keep in mind, like, you're limited with things you can do underwater. Like, even if you got someone to go with you, you'd want to make sure that their abilities would work with you in water, or unless they were gonna, like, defend you on the way down.
This is why I'm debating a fourth person, because do we want someone to be a good fighter along the way, and then maybe someone to stay and help defend whatever vessel we manage to charter?
Those are the
Okay.
hard choices.
Okay, Bob.
Yeah.
You drive a hard bargain.
What can I do for you?
I'll give you the pearl,
Mm-hmm.
10 gems,
Mm-hmm.
and this gold statue.
Of?
It's just says gold statue. Worth 25 gold.
You're
Okay.
still 25 short. And no, I'm not lending you 25 gold. Especially not for this.
Can I see the pearl?
Yep. It's a very nice pearl. It is very incredibly excellent. Very nice.
Okay. Oh wait. All right. Actually, it's worth a little bit more than 100. So yeah, sure. Pearl,
Excellent.
gems, and the gold statue. Filter of love for you.
For the filter of love. It is a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
You're so welcome. Hope you
I
use that.
promise I will not do anything nefarious with this.
Ugh. Well, yeah.
You have my word.
Daddy, your word is like shit.
Okay, you listen here.
What? I'm listening. I
The
put my
filter.
hearing aids in.
Wow, I didn't know they made hearing aids. Except for those like really big horn ones. Is that what you have?
She just whacks him. You're so funny.
I know, I am. I'm hilarious.
I'm a magic user. I can make wizardy things that.
Yeah, I'm a bard. I can
You
play
can't
songs
sing.
and I can sing.
You cannot sing.
Oh,
Would
do
you
wanna
like a
you wanna
song,
sing?
Tuesday?
Is that what
Yeah,
you
you want a song?
You want to sing right now? I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
want me
believe
to
it.
sing for
Okay, yeah,
you?
bring it.
Okay, I will. Except I'm not, because of reasons.
full of shit.
Okay. We'll see what you'll be saying after you drink this filter of love.
Teddy?
You never know. Maybe one day I'll just pop into town, you know. You won't even notice.
If you
Better
wanted
watch
some, you
out.
could just ask and use your words. Is that what you
You'll
want?
never know.
You want a few minutes in the back room?
No, you're old. And a gnome.
That never stopped anybody else.
Okay, well that's weird. I bet it never stopped Karn. I didn't say anything.
I
Was
heard
that the
that,
wind?
Teddy. I heard it.
No, you didn't. I don't
You're
think
allowed
you
to
did.
beat him. I won't see anything.
The only
In
problem,
fact,
like,
I might help.
Well,
didn't
it's about that
roll
time. I really should be
any
getting out of
stats
here.
for
Bye,
her,
be
otherwise I'd
safe.
have her,
Bye,
like,
Kaipira. I'll
magic
see you
him
later.
something.
Bye, I'm gone. I'm out of there. I made my deal.
Just a minute.
I'm sorry for him.
Oh, wait. Oh, we're gonna call this.
I need to find. I say I leave, but actually I'm waiting outside the door for Kaifira.
Okay, but actually it's time to stop, so there.
But actually, I'm not outside the door. I'm up against another window.
Alright. I think
I'm
we're
up
gonna
against
stop.
another window
Okay.
making faces. You know, like squishing my face up against the window to make weird faces.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We'll pick up with Teddy making faces. Hopefully you enjoyed our banter. That's what a lot of it is. So have a great night.